Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Gabby and I'm starting a new series where I do 5-minute book reviews. That way it's short and sweet and you can get my opinion on books. Hopefully it helps you decide whether or not you want to read them or not. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, whatever if you like me. If you don't, that's fine too. Alright, today I'm talking about Midnight Sun. I am a Twihard. Oh, I'm obsessed with Twilight. It's been one of my favorite things to like reread and rewatch. And when I moved out to go to college, I had to get rid of like all of my books that I had because I could not take them with me and my mom wanted my stuff out. So, I have recently reacquired over here my Twilight books again. And so when Midnight Sun came out in August, I believe, I of course had to get this. I pre-ordered it and I had to read it and I read it and it was amazing. And 5 out of 5 stars. Love it. And the one thing that will convey to you how much I love it is I would reread the whole Twilight series from Edward's perspective because I love it that much. And a lot of people had some negative things to say about Midnight Sun because some people did not read Twilight first and then jumped into Midnight Sun and they thought that Edward was like not a nice guy. But the thing is I really loved his perspective because it gave you, not to say that Bella isn't interesting because Bella as a vampire is like badass, but I find the Cullen family more interesting and more exciting, and the internal dialogue throughout this whole book was so exciting to me. Like hearing their reactions to her blushing and fidgeting and whatever around Edward, and they have to say something, and like Alice being in love with Bella and being able to see like the future on what's gonna happen, and Edward being really resistant to that. Like this whole thing, I loved it. And the very like end, for those who know Twilight, like the very end, like the battle scene with James, I loved seeing and reading it from his perspective because it was just really interesting to see his thoughts and where he was and what he was doing and whatever. But the reason why I've kind of wanted to know if she would write these other books from his perspective, which I know she probably won't, but if she were to, I want to know what happened during those like missing months whenever he's gone and Edward and Bella's with Jacob and like falling in love with Jacob and just knowing things from his perspective, like the birth. I would love to know what's going through his head during the birth. Like that would be really cool for me, but you know, it's fine. That's just me. Twihard over here. But I do know that she's probably writing, as far as I know from reading and listening to interviews of her, she's going to be writing maybe 3 books about Renesmee and Edward Jacob, their story. And I think that's gonna be it for like the Twilight series. So I don't know, we'll see. But 5 stars, love this, would recommend. I think I've pretty much highly rated every single book. But we'll see. Maybe I'll review a book that I don't like when I get there. I just fall in love with books and then I have to let it simmer, and so that's kind of why it takes me a while to make these, but you know, it's fine. Better late than never. 5 out of 5 stars. Do recommend. Love it for all the Twihards. I've had conversations with my friends and I'm like obsessed with it, so yeah. Alright, I'm trying not to go over 5 minutes. I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great weekend. And I can't really say much more about that book because if you've read the Twilight story, pretty much the same. It's just from his perspective, you know? You feel? Okay, this is why I need to do 5 minutes, because I will just keep talking and do random stammers the whole time. Okay? Okay, alright. I love you guys. Hope you have a great weekend. I've said that already, but Thank you for sticking me out. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Yes. All right. Love you. Bye.